So, hello everyone, and I welcome you all to APJ Academy, where we are nurturing the young minds to become doctor and engineers, just like you will become doctor and engineers in the near future. तो चलिए आज फिर कुछ जिद करते हैं और हम आज मैकेनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैटर पढ़ते हैं, जिसमें हमें सॉलिड, लिक्विड और गैसेस की प्रॉपर्टीज जानना है। आज इस लेक्चर में हम सॉलिड प्रॉपर्टीज से स्टार्ट करेंगे और लिक्विड के बारे में भी कुछ जानेंगे, और उसके साथ साथ नीट के सभी PYQs जो आपके आए हैं मैकेनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सॉलिड से, उसको भी डिस्कस करेंगे। तो क्या आप तैयार हैं? आर यू ऑल रेडी टू ज्वाइन अ फैंटास्टिक सेशन ऑन मैकेनिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ मैटर which is very useful for your NEET entrance exam? Let's begin our journey, but before we start, I want to know that how is the quality? Is everything fine? If everything fine, I want to know that what is the quality of broadcast that we are generating. So if everything fine, you can rate the quality of broadcast as 10. If you are feeling there is some issue, you can mark them accordingly. So I hope that everything is fine, so we can move forward. So let me introduce myself Manoj Kumar. I am physics faculty on APJ Academy, and I'll be teaching you physics here for NEET entrance exam. Previously, I was associated with many renowned coaching institutes, online and offline. I have a very ample experience, so I better know कि students को कहाँ पर आती है दिक्कत और कहाँ पर हमें ज़्यादा emphasis करना है, कहाँ पर आते हैं हमारे पास difficult numericals जो आपके PYQ से एनालिसिस करा हुआ है। चलिए, and I always say that winners and losers have same goal. It's not about what goal you are having. Everyone who is filling NEET exam is having a goal in their mind that they have to crack the NEET exam, but only few will able to crack the NEET exam, right? So the only difference between them who is clearing the entrance exam and who's not is only about the process. It's very important that you should have a process. You should more focus about the process, that what is the process, how to approach. Yes, that is more important. So winners and losers have same goal, but the importance factor is about the process. So you must have the process to crack JEE and NEET, and for this process we are providing you a coaching session, right? So JEE and NEET coaching are now more affordable. The best coaching you are now getting at only ₹490. भाई रिचार्ज से भी सस्ता हो गया। 490 में you are getting 1 month complete access. So join now and see that what is the difference between other institutes and us. Let me start today's session. But before we start, please subscribe this YouTube channel if you are here, right? There are very new classes going on, and let's start our journey. Quick revision of NEET. So in quick revision, we must know that here we have to study the properties of matter, mechanical properties, right? What does it mean? It means that I have to analyze only the mechanical properties. The chemical properties will be discussed in your chemistry part. So I am here basically discussing only the mechanical properties of matter. And matter, you know that matter can be classified into 3 parts: solid, liquid and gas. Matters can be classified into solid, liquid and gas. This solid, liquid and gas we will study in fluids. So we have fluid dynamics, fluid statics, completely separate chapter for those. We have mechanical properties of solid in NCERT. If you open, then you will find mechanical properties of solid. So first we will discuss about the mechanical properties of solid. We will discuss some previous year questions, some or what. We are discussing complete previous year questions of mechanical properties of solid, because there are only 10 questions which we are going to discuss, right? And once we are done with this, then it's fine. You have to attempt our PYQs, you have to attend our assignments, what we have shared all in the Telegram group, right? So this is what plan we are having. So first thing first you must be knowing that what is rigid body. क्या होता है सख्त लौंडा, ठीक है? क्या होता है हमारे पास सख्त लौंडा? भाई सख्त लौंडे की अगर बात करें, तो अगर हम सॉलिड ऑब्जेक्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, किसी भी सॉलिड ऑब्जेक्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, तो हम यहां पर कहेंगे कि भाई क्या कहेंगे, भाई कोई सॉलिड बॉडी, रिजिड बॉडी की अगर हम बात करें तो हम कह सकते हैं भाई हार्ड सॉलिड ऑब्जेक्ट हैविंग डेफिनेट शेप एंड साइज इज नोन एज रिजिड बॉडी। किसी भी बॉडी की अगर डेफिनेट शेप है, डेफिनेट साइज है, तो हम उसको क्या कह सकते हैं, हम उसको रिजिड बॉडी कह सकते हैं। अब कोई भी मैटर मेरे पास है, इफ आई एम कंसिडरिंग द मैटर and I am considering matter as solid matter. So if I am considering solid matter, then what happens? I know that solid, all the solid things will have length, breadth, height, right? So they will be having their unique dimensions, length, breadth and height. It might be in one dimension. It might be that they will be having some areas, right? If I am considering the cube, if I am considering the cube or cuboid, then we know that there are 6 surfaces. So both of these 6 surfaces have 6 surface area, right? So it might happen that they will be having a fixed value, or it might be happening that they are changing its values. So there must be length, breadth and height, there must be area, and third thing, there must be some volume. So these are the qualities possessed by any body if we are considering the solid. But the thing is that if we are considering the solid things, we usually have in our mind that all these quantities will remain same. This is what we are saying when we are considering the solid body as a rigid body. So सभी परिस्थितियों में, यानी कि in every situation our body will be maintaining its size. Our body will be maintaining its size. Our body, the distance between the two particles at any moment of time will be what? Zero, or I can say fixed. It will be a fixed value. And there will be no relative motion, यानी कि relative velocity हमारे पास जो particles की रहेगी that will be 0. Is this fine? Right? I hope these things are clear to you. Okay. Okay, sir. Now we are done with it. What is a solid body? But what is the requirement of solid body? What is the requirement of Sakht Londa in this topic? So the requirement is to have the basics, correct. Because if we are having a solid body, that is having a fixed shape and size, then it might happen that due to some deforming force, whenever we are applying some deforming force, on any object, then what can happen? What can happen if we are applying some deforming force on the object? Its shape might get changed. Its shape, the body must be having some property जिससे वो अपनी body की जो shape है उसको दोबारा से क्या करेगा, regain कर लेगा. It might be कि body क्या करे, अपनी shape को change ही ना होने दे, right? तो properties हमारे पास body के अंदर बहुत सारी होती है. There are two properties, elastic properties and plastic properties. We can say that body की दो तरह की body होती है, elastic body and plastic body. Elastic body वो body होती है जिसमें deforming force लगी, जैसे ही the moment we remove the deforming force, body अपनी shape को regain कर लेगी, right? I'm having some, like I'm having my cover with me, mobile cover. If I am pressing this, it is changing its shape, right? But if I am pressing this and this is coming back to its shape, right? This object is coming back to its shape. That means this body is plastic, right? Elastic because it is changing its shape. But if I'll apply some force and it will never come back, then we will classify that object as plastic, right? So there are some deforming force which is acting on the body, and when deforming force acts on the body, it might, we are saying that whenever deforming force is acting on the body is under stress. The body is under stress to maintain its shape. Whenever deforming force is acting, whenever we are applying some external force, deforming force, there will be a stress in the body to maintain its shape, and that stress will be equals to the force. This force will be from the internal of the body, so we are saying that this will be an internal force divided by area on which the stress is acting, right? So stress will be force, internal force divided by area. So if we are considering solid body, some deforming force is acting on the solid body. The stress will be equals to force bracket by internal divided by area. Is everything fine? Right? The unit of stress is the unit of stress. Unit of stress is very important. Unit of stress is force unit is Newton and this is meter square. It is similar to the pressure. It is similar to the pressure. Now if this stress is not sufficient, अगर ये स्ट्रेस हमारा सफिशिएंट नहीं हुआ, देखिए आप एग्जाम का प्रेशर आता है तो जनरली माइंड में क्या होता है भाई, स्ट्रेस आने लग जाता है कि यार एग्जाम आ गए, पढ़ना है पढ़ना है पढ़ना है। और जब एग्जाम आ गए आप सोच रहे हैं भाई पढ़ना है ना, एग्जाम आ गए आप सोच रहे हैं जी पढ़ना है, तो फिर क्या होगा, आप बचा के रखेंगे अपनी बॉडी को, चेंज नहीं होने देंगे शेप। बट मान लेते हैं कि एग्जाम ने आपकी शेप चेंज कर दी, तो आ जाएगा आपके अंदर स्ट्रेन, ठीक है, देन देयर विल बी अ स्ट्रेन। तो स्ट्रेन का मतलब क्या होता है, हमारे पास स्ट्रेन इज बेसिकली द रेशियोज ऑफ द चेंजेस। तो चेंज का रेशियो हमारे पास है ये, तो हम यहां पर कुछ भी चीज बोलेंगे, स्ट्रेन हमारे पास लेंथ में होगा तो हम बोल देंगे डेल्टा एल बाय एल, एरिया में होगा तो हम बोलेंगे डेल्टा ए बाय ए, वॉल्यूम में अगर हमारे पास हो डेल्टा ए बाय ए, वॉल्यूम में अगर हमारे पास आएगा तो हम बोलेंगे डेल्टा वी बाय वी। So these are the changes which we are considering, right? Similarly, stress, we are having a compressive stress, we are having a compressive stress, we are having an expansive stress, right? So we are having a shearing stress. So there are so many stresses which we can consider. But now coming back to the question, because we are studying here only for NEET exam, and as we know that in NEET exam which types of question comes, we have Young's law. Young's law says अगर स्ट्रेस हमारे पास कम ही है या स्ट्रेन बहुत कम है, तो स्ट्रेस इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू स्ट्रेन, यानी कि स्ट्रेस is equals to modulus of elasticity strain. K is modulus of elasticity. Here K is modulus of elasticity. So K is stress by strain. K is stress by strain, right? Shall we move towards the previous year questions? जल्दी, do let me know, बढ़ जाएं। हाँ जी सर, wait a minute. Yes. Now we are moving towards previous year question. Please note it down. These are the only things which we must know before going into the previous year question. So this is also known as Hooke's law. This is also known as Hooke's law. Robert Hooke's law. ठीक है? And if we are considering that for the modulus of elasticity or Young modulus, we can change this modulus of elasticity to y, right? Okay, yeah, moving forward. So the topic one is Hooke's law, Young modulus of elasticity. So on the basis of these two things, we are going to solve some previous year question. On the basis of these two things, we are going to solve NEET PYQs. So here I'm again explaining you the Hooke's law. Hooke's law said that stress is proportional to strain. stress is equals to young modulus of strain, because we are I'll be writing, I'll going general here. So stress is equals to k times strain, right? K is modulus of elasticity, and young modulus of elasticity. Here we are having young modulus of elasticity, and if we are talking about young modulus of elasticity, then we can modify this as y. Y is equals to longitudinal stress upon longitudinal strain. Longitudinal stress upon longitudinal strain. Longitudinal strain. Okay. So basically, if we are saying that longitudinal stress, यानी ऐसे हमने खींच दिया है किसी चीज को, राइट? हमने किसी को खींच दिया है, हमने किसी को एक्सटेंड कर रहे हैं, या फिर हम कंप्रेस कर रहे हैं. So whenever we are applying some longitudinal or compressive or expansive stress, then it will come, right? Then we are moving forward. See, these are the questions from NEET PYQs. So ये जो क्वेश्चन हमारे पास है, ये है NEET PYQ का. And if you are interested in knowing the year, so this came into 2020. So this is very, very important question. The question given here is, it is asking that a wire of length L, area of cross section A is hanging from a fixed support. Okay, the length of the wire changes to L1 when the mass is suspended from its free end. The expression for young modulus is, okay. So here, a wire that do not catch fire, having length L, having cross-sectional area A, is here, hanging from the fixed support. The length of the wire changes to L1. Okay, हमने यहाँ पर क्या करा, इसके साथ लगा दिया मास M, इसकी लेंथ चेंज होगी डेल्टा L, राइट? इसकी लेंथ चेंज होगी L1 पर आ गई अभी, L1. So there will be some changes in its length when we are suspended a mass M, when we have suspended a mass M to this wire. The expression for the young modulus, it is very important. We know that delta L is equals to fly. Delta L is equals to fly. Right? Delta L is equals to fly. Why? And we know that delta L is equals to fly, and the expression for the young modulus, it is asking about the young modulus. Young modulus will be equals to FL upon A delta L. Okay, delta L will be L minus of 1, area we are having, and force will be mg. So C option is correct. There is trick to learn this thing. We know that delta L is equals to fly, and when delta L is equals to fly, we know that what is the young modulus? Young modulus will be this, the force will be mg. We are considering that there is no mass in the string, कुछ मास ही नहीं है स्ट्रिंग का, तो हमारे पास ये वैल्यूज आ जाएगी, राइट? So let's move towards the next question. Okay, this is the question. Now see, the stress strain curves are drawn for two different materials, X and Y. Okay, so for X and Y, we have drawn stress strain curve. It is observed that at the ultimate strength point, and the fracture points are close to each other for material X. Okay, so the ultimate stress strain curve, if we are drawing stress strain curve, so it is saying that ultimate breaking point is very close to X. So we know that that is brittle, right? But far for material Y. So material Y is ductile. We can say plastic and ductile. Right? Brittle and plastic. Oh, brittle and plastic. Because if these 2 points are very close, then we know that this is brittle. This is brittle. Actually, there is some problem in options. There is problem some in options. This must be brittle and ductile. And this is brittle and plastic. Okay. Yes, now it is fine. It must be ductile. So this question is also from NEET PYQs. This question is also from NEET PYQs. I hope everything is fine and you are able to understand this. Let's move. This question is also very important. This question is asking you about that two wires are made up of the same materials and have the same volume. So same materials, same volumes. However, wire 1 has cross-sectional area 3A. Okay. And the length of wire 1 is increased by X on applying force F. How much? It is asking. So this question is from NEET PYQ. So this question is from NEET PYQ. It is asking that two wires are made up of the same materials. So if we are having a same material, then we can say that the Young modulus will be same. And having the same volume, so we are having same volumes. However, wire 1 has cross-sectional area 3A. Okay. So we are having two wires. Wire 1. This is having 3A area of cross section. This is wire 2. Is increased by X on applying force F. How much force is needed to stretch wire 2? Okay. Question is very simple. Based on the question, you know that if you are applying some force F on any wire which is having a area 3A, now you what is question here? आपको उतना ही डिस्टेंस क्या करना है, यहां से मूव करवाना है x डिस्टेंस, इतना ही वायर एक्सटेंड करना है, तो आपको कितनी फोर्स लगानी पड़ेगी? सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है. प्लीज लेट मी नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एबल टू सॉल्व दिस. सिंपल सही है भैया. आपको फ्लाई, बस सारी चीजों का एक ही ऑप्शन फ्लाई. अरे वी नो डेल्टा एल इज इक्वल टू फ्लाई. ये तो है, डेल्टा एल इज इक्वल टू फ्लाई. फोर्स इनटू लेंथ. लेंथ हमने मान ली कि हमारे पास अब कितनी आएगी वो आपको निकालनी पड़ेगी. भाई लेंथ कितनी है हमारे पास, एरिया और यंग मॉडुलस. अगर आप लेंथ बोलेंगे, आपने सेम वॉल्यूम लिया है. दिस इज ऑल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज इफ यू आर टेकिंग सेम वॉल्यूम, दैट मीन्स कि इफ दिस एरिया इज A1, this length is L1, so I can consider this volume is V1. If this volume is V1, this length is A and this length is L2, then what will be the length L2? So I can say that V1, if V1 is equals to V2, then A1 L1 is equals to A2 L2. And if these two things are equal, then what will happen? If these two things are equal, I can say that L2 will be equals to 3A 3L1, this thing. Length will be triple, right? So its length will be triple. Now it's very simple. It's almost done. Now it is asking that how much force you have required to stretch this wire, right? Okay, we are considering this as this only, and if I have to find out the value of force, then I can say that that will be delta L A Y divided by L, right? Now for the first part it is F. For the first part, there will be 3A. The length will be L. For the second part, for the F dash, we are having delta L, that remains same. Area is A by 3. Okay, I am considering the area as A only. This is Y and this is 3L, right? These are the things which you are having. Okay, now I can replace this to F by 3. I can replace this to F by 3, then it will be F dash 1 upon 3 into F by 3, and F will equals to, F dash will equals to F by 9, right? So the force 9F, 9F हमारे पास आ गई है, ठीक है? F will be equals to 9F dash, ये हमारे पास आ गई है, ठीक है? समझ गए? चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. In the next question, this question is also from NEET PYQ. The young modulus of steel is twice that of brass. Okay, Y steel is equals to Y brass. It is given to you. Two wires of sample of length and same, okay, same length है. दो वायर हमारे पास है जिसकी सेम लेंथ है, सेम एरिया है. वन ऑफ द स्टील एंड वन ऑफ द ब्रास, एक स्टील का है एक ब्रास का है. ओके, ये स्टील का है ब्रास का है, ठीक है. आर सस्पेंडेड फ्रॉम द सेम रूफ, सेम रूफ से हमने सस्पेंड कर दिया है. इफ वी वांट द लोअर एंड, इफ वी वांट द लोअर एंड of the wire to be at the same level, we want them at the same level, then the weights added, okay, then the weights added to the steel and the brass wires must be, भाई जिसका होता है स्टील का ज्यादा है तो इस पर आपको वेट ज्यादा लगाना पड़ेगा. आपके पास 2:1 इसका आंसर हो जाएगा. जितना यंग मॉडुलस ज्यादा है उतना ही वेट आपको ज्यादा लगाना पड़ेगा, सो डेट की लेंथ जो एक्सटेंशन की रहेगी वो हमारे पास सेम रहेगी, बिकॉज एस वी नो डेल्टा एल इज इक्वल्स टू फ्लाई. ठीक है, डेल्टा एल इज इक्वल टू फ्लाई, राइट? समझ गए? यस, चलिए अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. नेक्स्ट, ये क्वेश्चन भी नीट पीवाईक्यू है. तो अगर इसकी बात करें, यहां पे हमें दे रखा है ये कॉपर है, कॉपर ऑफ फिक्स वॉल्यूम V, so we are having a fixed volume V is drawn into a wire of length L, so we are basically changing this to length L. When this wire is subjected to a constant force, when we are subjecting this wire to a constant force, the extension produced in the wire is delta L. Okay, which of the following graph is a straight line? Okay, graph हमारे पास straight line कौन सा आ जाएगा? For a fixed volume V is drawn into a wire of length L. तो वायर बना रहे हैं. कितनी लेंथ के? लेंथ L के. When this wire is subjected to a constant force, the extension produced in the wire is delta L. Okay, इससे हमने क्या करा, इस पर एक फोर्स और लगा दी और हमारे पास जो एक्सटेंशन आ रही है, that extension is coming to be delta L. Which of the following is a straight line? ग्राफ हमारे पास स्ट्रेट लाइन हो जाएगा, ठीक है. तो डेल्टा एल इज इक्वल्स टू फ्लाई, फ्लाई हमारे पास हो गया है. हमें लेंथ स्ट्रेट लाइन चाहिए. स्ट्रेट लाइन का मतलब क्या है कि हमारे पास डेल्टा एल और किसके साथ बनाना है मुझे, वी आर एक्सटेंडिंग इट, और वॉल्यूम हमने फिक्स कर दिया है. तो हम एक काम कर सकते हैं कि वॉल्यूम इज इक्वल्स टू एरिया इंटू लेंथ मेरे पास होता है, और वॉल्यूम अगर मैंने फिक्स कर दी, मतलब नीचे वाला डिनोमिनेटर मुझे फिक्स करना है, तो एरिया मेरे पास क्या हो जाएगा, V बाई एल हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो एरिया को मैं सब्स्टिट्यूट कर देता हूँ एफ एल वी बाई, और एल अगर ऊपर चला जाएगा तो मेरे पास हो जाएगा एल स्क्वायर. ठीक है, नाउ स्ट्रेट लाइन के लिए आपने वॉल्यूम को फिक्स कर दिया, इन दोनों को फिक्स कर दिया है, तो इन दोनों को फिक्स अगर आपने कर दिया तो डेल्टा एल आपके पास डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू हो जाएगा एल स्क्वायर, क्योंकि वॉल्यूम अगर आपने फिक्स किया है तो डेल्टा एल आपके पास क्या हो जाएगा, एल स्क्वायर के इक्वल हो जाएगा। बात समझ रहे हैं कि डेल्टा एल हमने इसके लिए क्यों प्रोपोर्शनल किया, बिकॉज आपने वॉल्यूम फिक्स कर दिया है और यंग मॉडुलस अगर आपने मटेरियल फिक्स ले रखा है तो आपके लिए फिक्स है, तो हमारे पास ये आ जाएगा कि डेल्टा एल वर्सेस अगर आप एल स्क्वायर बनाएंगे तो आपके पास क्या आ जाएगा, स्ट्रेट लाइन ग्राफ आ जाएगा। हाँ जी चुन्नू मुन्नू पुन्नू, क्लियर है? हम्म हम्म। अरे only these types of questions will come in your exam, right? चलिए let's move. So some of these questions are also very important. So in this question, let's see. This is also a previous year questions from NEET. The following four wires are made up of the same material. And if these are talking about the same material, we are able to understand that the Young modulus is same. Which of these will have the largest extension when the same tension is applied? Okay, that is very important. So this is basically asking about that which one will extend large when the same tension is applied. So you want more extension, yani delta L is equals to F Li. You want less area. If area is less, extension will be more. So check where is we are having minimum, where we are getting the minimum length area. Right? Okay. Let's move. These are homework for you. Now, one information for you all. That APJ Academy is launching its full year course and it is starting from 1st of June. So if you really want to join, please join it now, because currently the offers are going on. Also, we are starting from very scratch. So we are starting from very basic things. So if you miss these things, then there will be very difficult for us, also for you to cope up. So when you are starting, do it now, because we are providing you the free study materials in a PDF format in the hard copy. Personal doubt clearing sessions will be there, full length tests, assignment and DPPs, and 100% confidence guarantee from our side that you will be able to crack the entrance exam. Here, what you are going to do is, we are providing you online classes. You do not need to go anywhere. The complete full year course is having various features like material we are providing, test series we are providing, daily question and answer series, DPPs, lesson plans, assignments. So each and everything is for you. The course is perfectly structured. Free study material, test series, question bank, crash course, DPPs, assignments are given to you. And to get the updates, you just have to join our ALT NEET Telegram channel. We are providing the PDF material, free classes, announcement, discounts and prices. So you just have to scan this QR code to get the access. Also, currently the crash course is going on this YouTube channel. You will get multiple classes for the crash course. Also, if you really want to join a crash course, crack the entrance exam, we are following the flip classroom method. What is this flip classroom method, sir? Please let me know that what is this flip classroom method, which is very unique for your classes. So this is what I am going to tell you. But before that, if you are joining our JEE or NEET courses in this month, we are providing you at rupees only 490. तो जस्ट 490 रुपीज दे के आप हमारे कोर्स का एक्सेस ले सकते हैं। भाई इससे सस्ता आपको और क्या मिलेगा? तो ये काम जल्दी कर दीजिए, ठीक है, जल्दी से ये काम आप कर सकते हैं। ये हमारा क्या कहते हैं कोर्स है कि जिस तरीके से दिखता है, आपको अगर क्लोज सर्किट कोर्स देखेंगे तो आपको कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा। सबसे पहले आपको यहां पर एक थ्योरी क्लास मिलेगी, like one shot videos you are getting. Once you attend this one shot videos, you will be getting a study materials, and then you are getting a free webinar, right? We will be providing you homework, then we will check your homework, right? complete course of these things is only rupees 490. So this is the best time to join because our courses are starting. Is there any doubt in today's class? Is there any doubt in today's class? फिर से जिद कर, कुछ आगे बढ़, और डॉक्टर बनना है तो मेहनत करनी है, and you must require a personal coaching, right? So I'm ending my lecture here only. We will continue from here. We will continue. यहाँ से continue करेंगे next class में. So thank you for joining the class. Bye bye.